Hi, it's week 2 of our project, and everybody else had really good videos, so hopefully this one won't stink as much. I got a new light, and I have a new base for my webcam at the moment. I was gonna use my brother's HD video camera, this little thing right here, but, the battery died as soon as I started using it. And so I still can't edit my videos, but I will try to make do with what I have. This week's theme is Tumblr names. My Tumblr name is Secret Lighthouse, and I can't honestly remember what made me think of it. I remember thinking of the word lighthouse and then trying to come up with an adjective, and honestly, the only thing that I can think of that would have sparked that idea in my head at the time, because I've always liked lighthouses and the idea of lighthouses and things like that, but I think the only thing that would have made me think of that at the time is, my old computer desk. I couldn't see my TV from my computer desk, so I would listen to TV shows instead of watching them. I'm sorry, I'm talking with my hands a lot, but I would listen to TV shows because I couldn't always see them from the angle that I was at. And I swear to God, I think Hannah Montana was on, and there's a line where Oliver says something stupid, and he is one of my favorite characters. And I think it's Miley, who I don't like. I don't like Miley Cyrus. She's a dumb bitch. But Miley says something along the lines of, "You are a shining lighthouse in the bay of stupidity." And he takes it as a compliment. It's meant to be an insult. And I feel like that's where I got the idea of a lighthouse from. And then, I don't know where I remember thinking I need an adjective to put with this for my Tumblr name. And maybe it was just like me inwardly thinking that it was still a secret that I liked Hannah Montana, or that I watched like Disney Channel at all. So it became Secret Lighthouse. Not a deep, moving story like some of them, not like Justin Chazza, but, you know, it is what it is. Abby asked what everybody's Hogwarts houses would be, and in my last video I said that it would be Slytherin. The explanation for this would be that, one, like Jess, I like green. When I saw the first movie before I read any of the books, and Malfoy was always my favorite character, because I thought he was pretty badass. And I like that kind of, like, take no prisoners attitude that he has. Even though he's, like, a wimp, he kind of reminds me of myself, because I talk all big, but I'm really, like, total wimp on the inside. But, I mean, I have my moments as Malfoy, and most of the Slytherins do. Like, Snape seems like an evil little douche for most of the series, and then at the end, turns out he's a hero. But yeah, Slytherin has always been my favorite. And I got my class ring for school. It's a silver ring and it has a green stone because it reminded me of Slytherin. So, Abby also wanted to see my drawings, and I hunted out my sketchbook. This one it says "I am a mountain," and it's got like little lines in the background. That's based on a Biffy Clyro song called Mountains. It was stuck in my head, so I drew that. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. I mean, this is a heart, and the background looked really blank, so I put some different colored squiggles in there. I like anatomy, I like realistic hearts, I think they're really interesting. I have a bunch of, like, really stupid little doodles and things like that. But, this one says, "Chia like I shall grow," and it's based on a Say Anything song. It's got, like, these nifty little flowers. They're more like doodles. This one I did as a promotion for my Tumblr. It's a Secret Lighthouse, and it has all my AIM and my Twitter, my Skype, my AIM, my Formspring, my YouTube. And I have to scan it eventually so I can actually put it up places. But, I have a whole bunch of these different things. Like, this one is an hourglass. It says, "Are we wasting time, or is it wasting us?" It's from a song by The Academy Is. And that quote is going to be on one of my tattoos when I start getting tattoos. Back when there was Tumblrity, I made this one that says, "It's 3 a.m. Do you know what your Tumblrity is?" Because of the fact that people stay up in the middle of the night to be on Tumblr to post things in the middle of the night. And then, my most recent one that I started working on that I really want to finish, it was Fantasy versus Reality, and I had to finish the mailman, but, it's a mailman delivering mail, and he's like a fat old guy, and I have to finish his hat, and he's like, "What the hell?" Because there's an owl delivering mail like Harry Potter, and he has no idea why there's an owl delivering mail. So I thought that was clever, and I did that in like the middle of the night. So, Follow Friday. I was originally going to wait to incorporate people that I knew until later on, but I could only think of 3 people that I really wanted to do, or 4 people this week, other than someone I knew. So, first off, Corpse Fucker. You've probably seen some of Corpsey's work. I don't know, it does not disclose a gender. I will refer to him as a male. Corpse Fucker posts a lot of the things that are like Facebook conversations between like Harry Potter characters or Harry Potter and Twilight characters and things like that. I think they're really funny. He also posts a lot of things that'll remind you of things that you really liked in your childhood that you forgot about. Really funny kind of stuff. Knowing Nothing. Knowing Nothing is the first Tumblr that I ever saw. My boyfriend sent me a link like ages and ages and ages ago, and I sat there for hours going through every single post, and that's what inspired me to make a Tumblr. So that one's always going to be one of my favorites because that was my inspiration to make one of my own. Zombie Slut from Hell. She posts a lot of attractive people, a lot of attractive females, and she's really obsessed with like Fall Out Boy and Seth MacFarlane, who created like Family Guy and all that stuff, if you don't know who he is. And she posts some pretty interesting stuff, so you should all go follow her. And X Placebo, I recently started following. I think it was last week I started following him. He posts a lot of funny, really bad jokes, like jokes about like Jesus and Hitler and things like that you have to have a really dark sense of humor to think are funny, but I think they're funny. So I love his blog. I think it's hilarious. I think he's hilarious. I think his tattoos are pretty cool. He has like penguins and like all this. I don't know. He's pretty interesting though, and I'm glad I started following him. And lastly, the one person that I'm including that I know in real life, Justin Gracie Lives. It's my boyfriend. Because I'm going to his house later today, which is why I am not posting my vlog after school, and I'm posting it in the middle of the night like a vampire because I'm not a real human being, and I stay up way too late. So you should follow him. He posts a lot of. He doesn't post often, but when he does post, he posts really cool things. He'll post quotes from like Fight Club or things about tattoos and piercings, and he posts daily blogs when he remembers, which are more for him to remember what goes on in his life than for other people, but I think they're interesting. And he gave me this owl necklace. It's really cute, and he gave it to me for Christmas, so I thought I would share that with you guys. And it came with this little statue of owls, and you open up its head and the necklace was inside of it, and there's a glare on it, but there we go. Yeah, so that's about it for me. Sorry my video is really long again, but I just wanted to add that Abby, I really like your American accent. I thought it was really cute, and I think you're really funny. I think you're all really funny. I think you're all adorable and funny, and I like watching your vlogs a lot, so I'm really looking forward to next week.